Last time on our 4,000km overland trip, we explored the famous off-road tracks of Italy, ate many trail snacks, and reached the top of the highest trail in Europe. From Bardonecchia, we followed the spine of the Alps to reach the tiny border town of Limone Piemonte, a top location for dirt trails. Along the way we had a spot check by some bewildered traffic police. They couldn't believe we'd driven 800km without a windscreen.
Dave's on with a quick oil change. How's it going down there?
Not bad, oil's out, just gotta get the new stuff in. You have to do it every 1500, I think it's about every 1500km, and the diffs, front and rear diffs, but luckily there's loads of space and it's pretty quick to do it. We did the front and rear diffs in about 20 minutes. After an easy 4-hour drive, we arrived at a lovely little Alpine hotel for the night. Once Taksimo had his mad half hour, we settled down with a complimentary aperitivo from the hotel.
Sure, a long day. That's so dangerous on the bed. Oh my god. How's that?
Good breakfast, get started. I can peel these eggs as well.
Not like yesterday's.
This area of Italy is right along the French border, and it has some famous and historic off-road trails, but it's also known for as being an important battleground in the Napoleonic War and the First World War. There are a lot of bunkers and fortresses. Today we're going to head up and check out the biggest one, which is called Fort Centrale di Tende. I've never been, but it looks amazing. I think it's off-road to get up to it, so it should be a good day. We'll go have a look and hopefully explore around. Straight away the roads began to narrow and climb sharply up into the ski resorts. Dogs right off at that tunnel.
Several construction sites tried to drill through the mountain to create an easy access route between the valleys. So they failed due to technical difficulties and lack of funds, and they just kept trying 3 times apparently. No one managed to get through.
I think the dogs left. So we're right up between the ski runs. I think it'll be a matter of weeks before this place is covered in snow. So that was really interesting to explore actually. Massive cavern. So there is a tunnel near here called the, I think it's the Tenda tunnel, because it goes to Tenda, but I assume that's the final effort and they managed to make it, but these are all the beginnings. I can't believe that they were trying to bore through all the way through a mountain in the late 19th century. You think that's kind of from the 1930s onwards, you think the technology would be there, but they could do it that early on. That's quite impressive. What an amazing place. It's so cool that you can just drive up and around something like this huge fort. Definitely in the UK or in Northern Europe, you can't do things like that. There are always museums and off-road's really controlled. So it's a real pleasure to be able to do this. It's completely dead. There's just nobody anywhere because we're in very late September. It's the 29th today. Everyone's gone back to work and all the holiday makers have left. We're in the last like few days of all of these type of trails being open, so really lucky to be able to experience it like this. These huge windows must have been for cannons, I guess, looking down the valley. Massive. Hopefully one's big enough to squeeze through.
In.
Okay, access didn't go well for Maria. It wasn't quite as graceful as my entrance.
That was so painful. The next equal world.
Dog's not impressed. These all look like chambers that would have some sort of large cannons in, I guess. I see that's some sort of arrestor. I wonder if they were on wheels in here. Oh no, look. There's some sort of grooves in the ground that some sort of a wheel would move in so that they could change the line of fire. And that's obviously the hinge. So like some sort of dolly. I wonder if I can find a picture actually online and show it. View out. You see all the way down the valley. You wouldn't want to be up here when it was winter. There's not much of the stairwell left. The birds are making weird zombie apocalypse noises. Dog is coming in hot. Whoa. Okay, return to the vehicle, everyone. That was super interesting. Now we're going to get on the road and try to get over the mountain pass. What do you feel about reaching France?
Feeling pretty good about that. I've even stripped a layer.
Well, a language change, we don't know what any of it means. So it looks like at some point this was, I don't know, like a rock slide roll off or something, but doing loads of roadworks up here, but this is a bunker, it looks sort of World War I. And the whole thing is peeled away from the hillside. Look, trees on top, a funny angle. So absolutely huge, must be World War I or World War II gun here. It's in really good condition. I'll look at that in a minute. You can see up here is the pillboxes. There's another entrance over there. They've been blocked off, but that must be 2 meters of armour. And this, all of the rock face here, is fake. It's like paper mache. It's a metal gauze with concrete plastered on it to make it look like rock. There's actually 4 or 5 separate gun ports. That's a big gun. It's in really amazing condition. I assume it was in there for decades and then they pulled it out here so you can actually get to see it, but the paint and everything is amazing.
The plan was now to head along the tarmac using Google Maps so we could arrive at our B&B in time for dinner. However, fate was going to make it a lot more fun and exciting. The 50km road route set by Google turned out to be entirely gravel. Hunting down the locals and their standard road cars kept things interesting.
So another trail leading up there. Don't know how that goes, but it looks adventurous. And our trail is down there. So what's quite funny is it's completely gravel and dirt road, but there's just standard road signs, just like it's a normal highway. Okay, so we've been on a gravel trail, a really nice one actually, for like the past 25-30 kilometres, and basically Google decided we're trying to get to a hotel, and Google's decided that it's tarmac, but it's not tarmac. This entire section from here all the way to here where we are now has just been an amazing gravel trail, and we've got to get all the way to this hotel. So basically a amazing accident. So we're going to bookmark this because it's also the sat nav was like 2 hours to do 48 kilometres, and with half that I reckon we've got an hour and 12 minutes to go, so I think we might be going a little quicker than Google estimates. That's scary. The Google Trail. The Google Adventure Trail is still going. Like we're heading along the edge of this, another one of those gnarly tunnels at the top. So Google Maps are still saying this is the way to go. So thanks Google for making the most awesome adventure trail for us. It's getting a little bit late and it's getting quite dark up here. There's a big cloud system above the top of us, but over there is really bright sunshine. It looks amazing, the contrast. I'm hoping that we're going to cross the top now and head down towards our hotel because it's starting to look a bit spooky up here.
Pull you into the water till we come out clean. Things left in the dark are none of what they seem. Hush now, the dawn may be listening. Pull you into the water till we come out clean.
So we've just realised we are covered in cow shit, and unfortunately because we have no doors, we are actually covered in cow shit.
Flies buzzing around us because we are covered in yeah.
Yeah, they're absolutely. Look, oh my God, there's actually a whole crowd of flies buzzing around us because we are made of poo. So we've arrived at our hotel. We've been here before actually with the ATV, maybe last year or the year before. Really nice little B&B. Unfortunately though, you can't drive up to it, you have to walk, so we've got to carry all the bags. It's not that bad. Just as the weather's rolling in, so lucky for us, we made it.
Just in time for dinner. Join us next week as we head down to Monaco. Thanks for watching.